Well, welcome back.
Yeah, let's say we did say we weren't going to be too long for you, but here we are. We've got Mega Man 3 now with TASBot. So, well, scared me. I know you've gone to bed, but you're welcome. We've
Yeah.
just saved 10 minutes for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's have fun. Once again, a TASBot run. I was going to do this on actual hardware, but, you know, plug is broken. Plug some funny word puns in game. See if you can top that. But yeah, this is Mega Man 3. Played, well, the authors are shown here on screen, which is, I guess, a perk of showing this in a video format instead of an actual console. But yeah, this task was made by Pike, and I'm probably gonna butcher that name, TNKwer, and that was also being made in a long time, which was actually an improvement for a previous run for about 20 seconds, which is, I mean, it may not sound like much, but for a task that's like a century even. So that's quite a bit huge amount of time saved over the previous iteration of this category. Here we're playing just a regular any percent. So in comparison to the previous run, we can do any sort of shenanigans we want.
We love shenanigans here.
We always do, yeah. So this will be finished in about 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes, 21 seconds, 0.800 of a second to be quite exact. Yeah, first boss, Top Man. Of course, we don't have any special weapons. We don't have any weaknesses here to exploit. So yeah, that is a buster-only strat. So it's going to be quite slow. Unlike the rest of the boss fights that we're going to be seeing. So yeah, the general principles of the previous game also apply here. You know, you got the particle effects from the exploding bosses. But the biggest enemy in this game, and that's not really that apparent in the video or even in the task in general, as we try to combat that to a minimum, is lag. The NES, with today's standards, is a very weak console. I mean, we got infinitely more powerful machines, so of course the hardware of that day was being pushed to its limits with these games, because this was the third game in the Mega Man series on the NES. The developers knew better what they were doing, so they were trying to push that hardware to its limits. So our biggest enemy is not Wily, it's not one of the robots we're fighting, it's lag. So everything we do here is trying to avoid as much lag as we can. Because yeah, multiple sprites on screen will give us lag. Particle effects, shooting our buster, shooting weapons, all that stuff. So yeah, on to our second boss. That one went a lot smoother than Top Man, so this is quite the improvement. So how's chat been treating us with the puns?
Oh, the puns have actually slowed. People have been talking about actually getting gifted subs in the chat at the moment. So thank you to anyone who has gifted a sub. But yeah, don't forget as well, if you do have Twitch Prime, you do get a free subscription to a channel. So if you'd like to support the channel and the event, go ahead and use that sub here if you wish as well. All revenue from Cheers subs and revenue is going towards UKSG. So we welcome all your contributions towards helping UKSG become bigger and better. But yeah, don't forget the main reason why we're here. So you get your donations into Crisis. So all you have to do is just go to !mark donate, or you can go below the stream. There's a nice little donate button in the about section that takes you straight to the donation page. You'll see some amazing bid wars as well on there as well, so you can pop your donations towards incentives, such as the Sonic Mania, which we did have some donations for earlier. So I'm just going to refresh and get us an update on that very quickly.
See if we have any changes in that bid war. maybe Sonic and Tails have gotten ahead. Who knows? Everything's possible.
Everything's possible, yeah. So it turns out this wasn't actually refreshed at all earlier, so I'm going to do a fresh update. So what I said earlier, ignore that. That wasn't true. So Sonic and Tails is still on 0. People do not want to see Sonic and Tails in that run. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I don't know.
We've seen enough Sonic and Tails in this event so far.
Exactly. But yeah, but we do have Knuckles is on £15. Blaze the Cat is on £89.10. And then way out in the lead, we have Amy Rose on £140.60. So there's a bit of a gap forming there. Amy is currently way out in the lead, but let's actually get some donations in, because the description for Blaze the Cat does say, let Blaze escape her DS prison. So let's get Blaze the Cat in there potentially. But yeah, get your donations in, and we can get that incentive met. And well, that bid war continued, and then we can actually see who's going to be the main character that's going to be used in the run.
Do we have any other bit wars or incentives open
Let's
at this point?
have a look, shall we?
While we're there anyway, might as well plug some more.
Yeah, let's go. I'm loving the music, by the way, while I look at this. It's great. But yeah, we do have one for the Diddy Kong Racing run, which is happening tomorrow. It's actually a bit later on the day. It's actually our second to last run of the event, so there's still a lot of time to get your donations in towards that. Again, it is another character choice option, and there are a lot of options that you can choose from with this one. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 options that you can choose from for this one, which is the final boss character choice. So who should Leah play against the final boss? You can choose from Banjo, Conker, Diddy Kong, Pipsy, Bumper, Drumstick, Crunch, Timber, or Tip Tup. Currently, we have a 2-way tie for first place, both with £10, which is Banjo and Conker, but you have a whole nother day to get donations in towards that one, so let's just keep those coming in.
Meanwhile, I've been just jamming out to these amazing tunes here. So yeah, of course, the thing that we aren't actually seeing tonight is the console replayability of a TAS, which is what TASBot is all about, of course. But we take the hard work of all our TASing friends over at TAS videos, over in the different communities that put together TASes, and we try to play them back on real hardware. So the thing is, we try to make it as authentic as possible. So if we were living in the 90s, we were able to get an NES off the shelf. We want to be able to just take that and being able to play back a TAS. And with that, we have been putting in a lot of hard work. We started out way back when with Micro 500, who made a TAS replay device, as we like to call it, capable of replaying inputs to an actual console. And at this point, we have the TAS TM32 made by Onosaurus, which supports a wide variety of consoles, actually. It supports NES, SNES, GameCube, even Mega Drive, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a whole lot of potential, a whole lot of options for us to be able to replay TASes. The only thing we like to ask is, well, what's the word? I'm not really. It's the dependability, the predictability of a console, that when we do the same thing, we expect the same results. And unfortunately, many of the modern disc-based consoles, also the more retro ones like the PS1, PS2, even PS3 at this point. Is PS4 considered retro at this point? I'm gonna feel old asking that question.
I say I really hope not, because otherwise, yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, no, disc-based consoles are really fun and all, but having actually loads from disc, those are wildly inconsistent and are not really suitable for our TAS playback. So that's a shame, but there are great TASes for those platforms available. So if you want to learn more about what what it is we do with TASBot and all the shenanigans we get up to, because we have shown like the classic Brain Age task where we make funny drawings and have the Brain Age game on the DS accept that as real input. We even had MashBot at a GDQ of way back when, which was actually just a motorized stylus that just tapped the screen. That was jank as all heavens allowed back then. We play back Twitch chat. We even got Skype running on an NES. Or was it an SNES? Either way, it's still a wild achievement. So if you'd like to learn more about that, we'd love to welcome you in our community. And I believe the link is tas.bot/discord or discord.gg/TASBot, I believe is the current link for that. But if you want to learn more about tassing in general, to know what tools are out there, if you want to have questions about the game you're currently tassing, you might already know that, but TAS Videos is a place for you to be. They've got extensive tutorials on all things tassing, which software to use, what a good methodology is to get started, what are some good tricks are. That's the place to be. And of course, both the RTA and the TAS communities learn from each other. We've seen examples that a TAS-only strat, which was considered not RTA viable, eventually got RTA viable, and vice versa. So it's just back and forth, learning from each other and having a great synergy in that, which is just amazing, because we all, in the end, we all want to go faster. That's basically our whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. We always like to go fast. We also do have a nice £5 donation from Nordic saying, always love to see TASBot on the stage. He's been to BSG and UKSG. Let's complete the trifecta.
There is always hope. I want to see what my vacation days are going to look like at the end of the year. But I do want to make it to an NSG even without the TASBot incentive, because I just want to visit new events, make new friends, see all the cozy vibes.
Yeah.
Because this is actually my first UKSG that I've attended. I will definitely be coming back into the future.
Fantastic. So, always happy to have you back here with TASBot as well, of course. Yeah. But yeah, also on top of that message as well, Nordic did say, anyway, here's my sympathy donation for Sonic and Tails. Gotta have at least a little something there other than £0.
Oh.
And he did very kindly break down his donation. So he put £4 towards Conker in the Diddy Kong Racing character choice. But you also put £1 towards Sonic and Tails in the Sonic Mania. So Sonic and Tails is on the board. So let's keep it going. I wonder if we'll actually get any more than £1 at this point.
Everything's possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, the famous glitch that we talked over, essentially, the zips, I believe is the root cause of this. We're going so fast that the background music for this stage doesn't load. So we're going to be sitting in silence with some sound effects here, but it's all in the name of speed.
And it's back.
I want to have people to have a good time here, and I don't think my singing will give people a good time.
I mean, who knows? It may be exactly what we need at 12:37 in the morning.
It couldn't be worse than my blog failing on me, right?
Exactly.
That was a weird phrasing. I regret that statement.
Yeah. I also have a nice message from Nordica right now in chat saying, we'd love to have you at NSG.
Aww.
So I think that's planted the seeds maybe sometime in the future.
Maybe sometime in the future, yeah.
TASBot will go and visit our friends over in Norway.
Yep. We finally got a fun European uncle of TASBot, so why not? He doesn't have to cross all the way over from across the pond, as the Brits like to call it, from all the way from America. But yeah, I'll definitely see what I can manage with my free time days, and of course, whatever you would like to see. I mean, the musical bangers just can't stop in this game.
It doesn't. No, it's like I like to just sit back and just listen. It's like I have things I could read, but it's like the music is so good.
Let's enjoy the music and the quickness of this boss being defeated here. It's just so mesmerizing to look at how fast that goes.
There was a boss there?
Yeah. Did you blink?
I blinked.
Oh man.
I'm making amateur mistakes here.
Happens to the best of us. Yep, we defeated all the regular robot masters. Now it's time for who knows? The game certainly doesn't want us to know for now. But we'll see what happens without any game music once again here. All in the name of speed.
I mean, if you want to give the own version, the a cappella version of the music.
Let's not, because for one, I don't know the music of this stage by heart. I'm a bad Mega Man fan in that regard. But this could be an excellent opportunity to tell us more about the charity we're supporting here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk about Crysis and some of the things that they do. So what they do have is some price points that allow us to say what even a small donation could do for someone who's currently suffering from homelessness. So £8 could provide someone with period products, including pads and underwear, something that someone facing homelessness may not be able to afford. £10 can go towards someone's travel costs, so making attending a flat viewing or a job interview possible, and helping them to start that journey out of homelessness as well. And if we jump over, so even as simple as £100 could go towards helping someone find their way back into employment, from training through to finding and securing a job, which a lot of people do struggle with, obviously, when they haven't got that finance behind them to be able to travel to anywhere or have preparations in order to be able to, go to an interview or something like that. So yeah, your donations go towards an absolutely amazing cause. And as a friendly reminder, 90% of your donations go towards Crysis, with the other 10% coming to support us at UKSG so we can continue to put on great events.
So yeah, the question marks in question are actually the bosses from the game we just saw, Mega Man 2. Just quite a fun homage and an interesting way to add more difficulty, more interestingness to this game. And our good friend, the magnet, how does it work? I couldn't tell you.
I don't think we need to know exactly how it works. We just know it works.
We know magnets work, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. So now we can hear a bit of the background music on this stage here. While we're casually zipping through them. As we said in the beginning, this is basically any percent, so everything's allowed.
It's almost like anything goes in this.
Ooh.
I'll see myself out now.
Please don't.
No.
Then somebody else has to take over hosting duties.
Everyone's gone to bed. So
Yeah.
We're just here. So.
Ah yes, the classic one, taking damage boost to walk safely on spikes. Zooming through the stage. And there goes our background music. And no, I will not be trying to hum. As the music's back already.
Yeah, so we accept we accept that. It came back so quickly.
Yeah. Like TASBot heard our requests for more background music. Oh,
Well,
so good.
Yeah, so good. Whilst we've got some background music going, don't forget if you do want to get updates for when our marathons go live and when your favourite runs are coming up, then you can follow us over on Blue Sky. So it's at UKSG Marathon.bsky.social. So feel free to follow us over on Blue Sky so you can get some updates about the upcoming runs. And then you get to watch some amazing speed runs. We only have one more day to go after today. It's been a really good 3 days, and we've still got a whole another day to go. So don't forget, check out our updates, check out the links for the donation pages, check out our incentives, and let's get some more money raised for Crisis.
Sounds so weird without any background music.
It does, yeah.
So unreal.
Oh, it's back. There we go.
There we go.
Didn't we just see this guy?
Yeah. I mean, what guy?
Sorry, what? I blinked again.
Even the menus go by so fast that you barely can see which stage we're selecting. All these optimizations, it's so cool to see. Yeah, Mega Man 3 is the first game in the series to have our good pal Rush, a good robot dog friend, to help us out. Lets us ride on his back, jump on his back, to reach new heights, new places, while we tried to fight the evil Dr. Wily, which is sending a lot of these robot masters after us. But they're proving to be no problem for our good pal TASBot here. Trying to take care of our enemies here as quickly as we can to avoid that oh so dreaded lag.
Whilst we're jamming along to some Mega Man music, let's talk a little bit about the other runs that are coming up later on tonight, just before we head over to the night period where we have our pre-recorded runs. We still have Hollow Knight and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, so plenty of content coming up for the rest of tonight before we head off for bed here in Glasgow. But yeah, don't forget though, you can still get your donations in during this run as well, so let's get some love for TASBot as well. So let's get some donations in. I want to see love for TASBot in chat as well, and let's keep getting that money and that donations in.
And I think we blinked again.
I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna do the old cartoon, get like toothpicks and like pry the eyes open so I don't miss anything.
Did you have your toothpicks ready? I think we were too late.
Uh,
But yeah, story in our video game, which I don't read Japanese, unfortunately. So I could not tell you what was written there.
There was words mentioned. Let's just say
yeah,
that.
let's just words. Probably something Dr. Wily, evil, stop him soon. Something along that gist. I think that's right.
Essentially, you good guy, stop bad guy.
Yeah. What more do we need?
That's all you need in a Mega Man game.
And once again, I'm wondering where the hell Dr. Wily gets his money from, because that was a whole new castle, which felt even bigger than the previous one.
I don't know why the camera angle reminds me of the command center from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't know why it does.
I get what you mean here. So yeah, onto the final set of stages here in the Wily's castle, which can only mean one thing: more enemies, more danger, and the dreaded refights before we can face the ultimate evil, Dr. Wily himself. But I do like that he has been gracious enough to bless us with some good music while we fight his minions.
Yeah, he thought if someone's going to come and attack my minions, I must give them some good background music to do it with.
What in some ways, a good guy.
In some ways.
In some ways, not...
Maybe not always.
Such a nostalgic feel to this, to the NES sound chip, with the way they've been able to maximize what they could get out of it. So good.
Okay, I'm trying not to blink this time.
I think we can enjoy this boss a little bit longer.
Ah.
It's a classic, a staple for the Mega Man series.
It's like Clayman from Batman.
Okay, we blinked. I'm sorry.
All that build-up.
Yeah, all that build-up for what? Absolutely shredded. Shredded that boss. So good.
Also, I completely may have insulted all the Batman fans. It's Clayface, not
Clayface.
not Clayman. I was thinking Batman, then Clayface. I put the two together.
I think it's understandable given the time we are operating at this point.
It's only 10 to 1.
Oh. The build-up, slow build-up of this music piece, really fits the theme that we're going with here.
It is good. It's a very good build-up. Now we're on a screen full of 5s, like purple 5s in the background.
Yeah. With apparently a boss.
That was a boss there?
Yeah. You gotta stop blinking.
I'm sorry. At this point, I take my glasses off. I might still see more. I'll just pretend like I'm watching a weeping angel in Doctor Who and just I'm not allowed to blink.
Don't blink. Whatever you do, don't blink. Oh man, that's such a good episode.
It is.
Which does remind me that the final episode of the current season has been aired today.
Oh, it has.
It has. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid all spoilers because I was kind of spoiled by the official account. Let me say that for the ending of the previous episode, which was quite a bummer, I would have to say.
Yeah. Never nice when that happens.
Yeah. So I'm quite curious what they got up with that, with the cliffhanger they showed at the last episode. What happened? So yeah, a lot of blink and you'll miss the boss moments here. With again the age-old strat of defeating the boss as close to the teleport out as we can. Yeah, I feel like this past half hour, actually with including the previous run, has been gone by so fast.
It has, yeah, definitely. No mistakes as well. I'm very impressed.
Almost coming up at the end here. About a minute-ish to go. Unfortunately, our fun is almost over here.
I say we're almost about to say goodbye for an event for TASBot.
Oh.
But I'm sure TASBot will be back.
I'm definitely sure he will be.
But yeah, you heard it there. Only got a minute left to get your final donations in for TASBot if you want to get some more donations in.
The classic case of wait, there's more. And that's time, yeah.
GG.
Well done, TASBot.
Well done, TASBot. Yeah, that was fast.
Exactly what it said on the tin.
Wait, you blinked? I made that mistake.
Yeah. And look what happened to all the bosses. Well, yeah, that was everything from TASBot that we had to show to you all this evening, this night, this time zone, wherever you may be watching this. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed about the technical difficulties we had during our setup, but it is what it is. We made good with the backup. That's why we have backups, honestly. I still had fun. Thank you, Dino, for commentating along with the ride, having good chats, bopping out to the music.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It was a blast. Yeah, I did a couple shoutouts already, so if you want to learn more about TASBot, what we do, it's tas.bot/discord or discord.gg/TASBot. If you want to learn more about tasking in general, head over to tasvideos.org. And yeah, that's about it for me. Let's keep it brief and
yeah,
give it over to the intermission to the host for the next run.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for the TASBot runs there, Blastermak. It was absolutely fun to check out some of the TASBot, and actually, first time ever I've actually watched a TASBot run like properly live, so that was really good fun for me. But yeah, I'm sure we'll have TASBot back again next time with the actual hardware. We'll get the issues fixed. Yeah. But yeah, we knew the backups. We put on a good show. But yeah, we will be moving on. We have some Hollow Knight coming up next by Glemtifer, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.